You're listening to the Chic Code Podcast with Wirda Alyssa and Sophia Arissa. All things chic, candid, and comedy. Hey girlies, welcome back to another episode of the Chic Code Podcast, and this episode is proudly brought to you by Mr. and Mrs. Yassin,
the award-winning realtor couple with over 27 years of combined experience and hundreds of successful property transactions.
Double the expertise, double the commitment, and your preferred property agents.
You can connect with them on Instagram or TikTok at Nurul Rehman and at Yassin Property.
You can call or WhatsApp them at 97603017 or 8188611.
Yes, correct. Thank you so much, Mr. and Mrs. Yassin, and thank you kepada kita punya listeners yang dah support Mr. and Mrs. Yassin. Jadi dorang boleh kekal sponsor kita.
Ya, betul.
So you guys pun kenalah tolong memberi support kepada sponsor-sponsor kami.
Yes.
Kalau tak, nanti kita tak ada. Nanti kita cuma upload Monday saja.
Betul. Kau nak kita upload from Monday to Friday. Korang support kita punya sponsors.
Betul.
I pun sendiri support Mr. and Mrs. Yassin.
Yes, of course.
From my house.
Yes.
Yeah. So doakan aku guys, tengah nak proses jual beli juga.
Jual beli tanah lah.
Belum tahap tu lagi lah.
Amin Rabbal Alamin.
Ya.
Korang kena support sponsor kita untuk kita kekal buat podcast. Kalau tak, setakat Monday, Tuesday dah rongak-rongak lah. Dah rongak-rongak. Dah bogey. Jadi kalau korang ada kawan-kawan yang business owner yang korang rasa perlukan marketing, korang macam kau sponsor lah The Chic Code Podcast. Bagus tau. Betul kan.
Kita ada statistics untuk tunjuk korang. Jangan risau.
Harga pun mampu milih. Jangan risau. Most of our clients are happy with the results.
Yes.
Podcast marketing, it works differently though, because you can't just sponsor for us, kan? You can't just sponsor one month and then expect to see results, because podcast marketing is like year punya apa tu? Like it needs to
dia macam
get into your system. It needs to get into your system. Macam beli rumah Mr. and Mrs. Yassin. So every time kau ingat nak beli rumah, kau ingat Mr. and Mrs. Yassin. Every time kau nak ambil maid, kau teringat sponsor kita. Every time kau nak jamu, kau ingat sponsor kita. You get what I mean? So you can't just like sponsor 1 month and then expect to see results.
Yeah, correct.
Kan?
Yeah,
because our clients will only macam, most of them ada yang 1 month see results lah.
Yeah, correct.
But you want to maximize your full potential.
Yeah,
then
correct.
you have to you just liaise with Mr. Manager lah. He will see what kind of business that you do. He will know what to macam apa tu, what to
which package to take lah.
Correct.
That suits your needs, your business needs.
Betul. Ramai tak tahu yang dorang ingat kita setakat podcast marketing saja. We also do social media marketing. So kepada siapa-siapa that is also macam restaurant F&B owner, kita pun ada buat. Kita pernah buat untuk Niki Prata Shop.
Betul.
You know, yang kita jadi Prata Maker.
Sampai million video tu. Masya Allah. Yes.
Tapi Niki Prata Shop punya makanan memang macam gini.
Memang sedap.
Correct.
Sedap.
And also we have done for Papa Ayam.
Papa Ayam.
Yes, that will be out soon.
Yes,
but
correct.
macam itulah guys, kan? Macam itulah.
And then produk pun sama, kan? We are doing a promo video for Tradishot juga.
Exactly.
Kan? Macam a day in our life macam tu.
Correct.
So boleh je reach out to us. Malaysian brands pun boleh, kan?
Boleh
to reach out
sangat-sangat.
to us and our at apa ni? At apa +65 apa nombor dia?
8163-8413.
Yeah.
You jual baju ke jual baju ke makeup ke apa-apa yang you nak kita. And kalau macam you guys say, alah podcast marketing macam a bit too expensive for me, for my macam business budget, it's okay. You guys maybe can approach us for social media marketing.
Yes.
So can ask for our rates from Mr. Manager for our Instagram story, IG reel, IG post, carousel, whatever that suits your budget. Okay?
Yeah.
Alright. So
So
on to the show.
Onto the show. And korang, I think from
Yes,
here,
yes,
korang
yes.
already see korang dah boleh nampak the title. Kan title dia dah expose dulu kan, what we're gonna do. So 1, 2, 3. We're
out. 2, 3, go.
We are opening a luxury. We are opening a luxury beauty parlor. Woo! Oh my god! Oh my god! Finally, it's out there.
Finally, it's out there. Now this episode, we're gonna tell you guys why we start this business, why we want to do it, what
How?
inspire us, how, like macam you get what I mean?
Yes.
So, we're opening up a luxury beauty parlor in Woodlands. you
Yes,
know?
neighborhood area. Itu yang penting. That is the catch.
That
Okay?
is the
It's
catch.
The neighborhood area.
Okay, first of all, why? Why neighborhood area? Kenapa
Why?
bukan at the city, blah, blah, blah. So, the story is, I grew up in Woodlands all my life. And I always get my nails done. My brows start lah, aku cukur sendiri. Yeah, for me, I'm a nails girl. For you, you're more like a brow and lash, right?
Brow, lash, but still a nails
Wax.
girl juga. Wax. You know, kau tahu
Yes.
benda-benda ni semua. Tapi masalahnya, kalau aku nak buat benda-benda ni semua, aku kena travel to town.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it's such a hassle sebab dekat neighborhood area memang susah lah weh nak cari.
Bukan susah. Dia
Ada
tapi dia mahu
servis pun
betul. Betul. For me, aku tak kisah dia mahu Kau nak set price kau mahu tapi kedai kau kena kedai kau cantik lah. Baru aku keluarkan duit pun macam rasa macam
puas hati lah.
puas hati.
Ya, betul.
Ini tak okay. Back story. I'm a nails girl, so I always have to get them done, right? And I always have to travel all the way to Orchard ataupun Bugis to get it done at a decent price.
Ya, betul.
Okay, tapi sometimes aku have like macam next day event yang last minute and then my nails are chipped or it has grown. Aku would be like, oh shit, I need to get my nails done. So I went to my neighborhood nail salons, and trust me, I've went to every nail salon in Woodlands. Okay, because I was looking for a place to go to, like to macam like you know,
Yeah.
to go to lah. Because for me, I dah malas nak travel to Orchard Bugis because we're so busy, we're
Yeah,
packed.
correct.
So kita macam it's a luxury for us to be able to have a off day, but to pergi
betul.
town, betul tak?
Yes.
Like we're always working, we have so many things to do. So macam kita pula macam just in Woodlands area. So that time, babe, aku pergi buat kuku at Admiralty MRT Bridge. Bridge tau, babe, jembatan.
Aku tahu bridge tu.
It's a small salon, crampy. And I got it done. Gel mani and gel pedi. Okay, means kaki dengan tangan.
Yeah.
Dia ketuk aku $150.
Maho
But you know what? Aku macam I have no time. I need to get it done. I have an event tomorrow. So aku macam okay. But it wasn't a pleasant experience because like I said, macam like I would gladly spend $150 and above if it's a luxury ambience and luxury experience. Get what I mean?
Betul.
Macam puas hati lah, no? Kan? Macam ni is like kau beli bag when you know that bag is cheap tapi kau paid
expensive price.
Marah pula, mahal.
Aku faham
tak?
sangat. Yeah,
so macam like it's a small crampy place and like that person wasn't friendly, like, and it was you know, very pushy. So aku macam just like want to get it done and over with. And that's what I noticed about macam luxury. That's what I noticed about nail salons in Singapore. I always don't have a pleasant experience. It's more of like just get it done. Come on, I want to go home quick.
Correct.
Kan? Because macam it's just not a nice atmosphere and
sama.
ambience and service.
Betul.
Kan? Okay, tu dah tak apa. Lepas tu aku tetap ingin mencari like another nail salon for me to support because like I just want it near my house.
Yeah.
Aku pergi kat Admiralty punya place tu. Lepas tu selalu muka dorang masam. Kenapa? Kenapa muka kau macam tak nak orang masuk kedai kau?
Kan, padahal kita nak support ni.
Betul.
Generally it's like that lah. Macam okay, what, got booking? Macam
Yup. Yes. Next colour. Kau cuba ceritakan yang pasal that time.
Oh, okay.
Dia tukar-tukar price tu.
Oh, okay. So aku experience also at neighborhood area. Aku pula area Bukit Panjang, babe. So aku pergilah Hillion Mall, okay? And then aku pergi, there were like about 3 nail parlors over there. Satu baru buka. So aku macam ingatkan, okay, I just wanted to go to yang baru buka punya. So aku tengah diri depan kedai dia, aku tengok dia punya menu. And kau tahu lah, menu diorang is like so many things dengan so many add-ons and so small and like so irritating.
Sorry, can I mencela?
Please.
You know this kind of menu, they don't do that in the US and Dubai. It's very simplified.
Correct.
Which I think dah lah. Ini careless food treatment, antifungal treatment. Itu tak payah letak kat menu. It's like tapi bila kau tanya harga lain.
Betul.
Okay.
So aku macam okay, how much for gel mani pedi aku macam gitu. Dan lepas tu dia dah keluarkan calculator. Gel mani okay, this one. Then I say, I thought, for example, I thought $75. You put here $75. Yeah, but then, plus this one. Yeah, but your price is like that. Tu aku macam, but aku dah confused.
Ni nak cakap because you need to sort on mah.
But you need to remove first mah. Pasal that time aku already had. You need to remove first mah. So plus another 20. Okay, also your price like that. Then okay, then aku macam okay. Then aku macam, let me think about it.
Yeah.
Aku macam, let me think about it. Pasal ada a few other nail parlour aku nak pergi kan. Okay, never mind. If you do today, I give you this price. Dia turun maybe like another $5. So aku macam asal macam tukar-tukar lagi confused, kau faham tak? Lagi tukar-tukar. Lepas tu terus aku dah nak jalan tau. Dah nak jalan. No okay. Best price I give you. Best price. Okay, $6. Dia itu. Aku makin turn off nak pergi kat kedai dia. Bukan pasal murah, pasal aku macam kau tukar-tukar price.
Means boleh lagi murah.
Exactly. So aku rasa dia really want to catch me. So aku eventually went to another place. Okay, went to another place, blah blah. Had a pleasant experience. Okay lah, to me it's an okay experience. Dekat mahal juga babe. Aku paid around I think close to $80 lah. Okay, mahal juga. Lepas tu bila aku nak bayar, you want sign package. Itu je. Aku macam package? No. Lepas tu muka dah tai, tak sign package. Aku macam siap, everywhere we go it's like that.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating. Unless you travel to town, you know. Tapi itu pun is really macam just get it done and over with.
Correct. Correct. Macam like I said, like we have to travel to the city area to get it at a decent price.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with the neighborhood prices being so expensive and at that kind of environment.
Betul.
Okay, whatever. And then we travel all the way to town to get it done pun tempat sama style juga. Sama style cuma kat town. Tapi macam taklah it's a luxury place. No.
Tak ada.
Service pun sama. Cuma one thing aku notice about like town, diorang tak push package sangat.
Betul.
Kan?
Yeah.
Tapi sama ada lah. Sama ada.
Adalah, ada juga. Tapi
that tradition of selling packages tu tetap ada.
Yeah, correct.
Tetap very common. And also and then aku that time pergi another nail salon in Woodlands. Okay, aku tak boleh cakap kat mana because tempat tu tak ada banyak nail salon.
Okay.
Situ-situ je. Aku pergi tempat nail salon tu. At first, the first time I went, it was a okay experience. Like that girl did my nails well. Like macam she clean the cuticles well, blah blah. And dia tak banyak cakap because aku rasa got the language barriers lah. Tapi
apa?
Tapi kan, like macam okay, I don't know if the owner of the salon macam don't care or what. But for me, if we have a beauty salon, I want a nice jazz music that is universal, that is classy, all languages and people boleh nice and relax. Betul tak? Ini dia buka lagu Cina dorang atau lagu Vietnam, sekuat-kuat tidak. Sekuat-kuat tidak. And so the girl was doing my nails. Dia pendiam kan, tapi staff dia ada 2 orang tu berbual macam gaduhnya lah. Like dalam bahasa dorang lah, macam no. So aku macam like, girl, like like people want to relax.
Exactly.
Betul tak? I feel that you know when you do this kind of beauty treatments, it's supposed to be therapeutic. Okay. Ini pada pendapat kita lah, sebab tu kita nak buka salon ni. Okay. Dah gitu macam like no. Terus macam dia suka colour-colour yang perempuan ni. Macam kau tahu, oversharing. Aku ni customer, you know, this one very pretty but she marry a old Singapore man. Tapi orang yang buat kuku aku dah macam paisi, macam kau tahu tak? So aku macam dah hati aku macam like
ratchet.
It was the ratchet. Yes, that is a good way to describe it. So aku macam okay. And then that loud girl, she was like, sister, you want to sign package or not? You just pay $300 lah, because today is already $120. So aku macam like, okay lah.
Yup.
Kan, because like, maybe because I like the way she did it, maybe this is the go-to place now.
Yeah.
So aku sign package $300. So aku was thinking, okay lah, so maybe the next time aku kalau bawa wallet pun tak apa. Kan,
betul.
aku tak bawa wallet pun tak apa, because like I already have a package what. Ini terus aku macam okay, so next 2-3 weeks I came again to get my nails done. But the sweet girl wasn't there. So aku kena dapat that noisy
The loud
girl.
one, okay.
The loud one. Aku pergi, aku tanyalah, let's give her a name, Alice.
Okay.
Alice not working ah? Yeah, she off lah. Then aku cakap, oh okay.
Okay.
Ya, lepas tu aku dah pasal that time bila aku buat, aku cakap, wah, Alice she very, very pretty ah.
Yeah.
Terus macam like aku can see the girl is like macam mocking her macam to other friend dalam bahasa yang aku tak faham. Ya, Alice pretty macam something like that.
Irritating,
So aku
toxic,
macam
yeah.
aku dah macam, oh, I think these two girls are jealous with this Alice because dia cantik.
Yeah.
Dia dapat lelaki Singaporean and then macam sayang dia because they said the husband loves her so much. Then dalam hati aku mesti ada cantik Syul.
Yeah,
Kan,
exactly.
muda
Yeah.
cantik. So aku macam, salah, this tempat toxic. But whatever, yang buat aku turn off sekali, aku dah buat kuku kan. Okay, Sita, your package left macam $150, but today is already like 100 You want to top up another 100? Oi, dalam hati aku, then aku cakap, but my package still enough, right, to deduct? Yeah. Then you just deduct from there.
Yeah.
Kan?
Yeah.
Tapi aku tahu dorang masih tak puas hati. You can feel the vibe kan.
Yeah.
Dorang macam, cik kamu macam begitu. Terus aku macam, okay, whatever. Aku buat bodoh je. Aku just ignorant, whatever. Then dah get it done. Dia try lagi. Dia cakap,
Irritating.
Sita, you sure you don't want to top up just $100 lah?
Asal lah diorang push for package. Nak kena meet ROI maybe.
Yeah. Because some salon, kalau diorang tak hit target, they won't get the comms.
Target ROI pula.
Betul lah.
Yeah. Okay, faham.
Yup.
Then.
Yeah, so aku macam, oh no thank you. Because then aku macam, I still have money there,
Yeah, exactly.
but I'm not going to come back.
Yeah.
Because I feel like these packages, unless it's our customers yang macam, do you guys have packages?
Yeah.
Then we will bring out the packages file
betul.
to packages tier for you to choose. We're not going to push, because if you keep pushing, we are being tied to a salon. Like we know, like, oh shit, I don't enjoy this experience, but I still need to come back because I still have money. Kan?
Betul?
Yeah.
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 So that's why this idea came about lah.
Yeah.
We dah propose dekat kita idea ni.
Kau ceritakan.
Apa yang on the day yang kau propose
Tak, aku pernah tak cakap.
Dia pernah bilang aku. Dia macam just like randomly. Dia ni kan ADHD sikit. Jadi dia macam send aku like some luxury nail place kan, macam like videos, reels. Tapi bukan dekat Singapore, it's overseas.
LA.
Yeah, LA, Bali. So dia hantar aku. Dia macam, oh my god, we should totally open macam this kind of concept. Habis aku macam, that's a good idea lah. Sebab memang Singapore tak ada such experience where you can really have a girl's time. Macam kau bawa kau punya girlfriends. Okay, let's have like a girly date at a nail salon yang cantik.
Yes, cantik.
Yang smells nice.
Smells nice, like moody,
Instagrammable. Kau boleh ambil gambar at every corner. Tak ada dekat Singapore.
Tak ada.
Kan? Jadi so that idea was there, and then I didn't know it would happen so soon. Sebab kau found a very nice unit kan, at Woodlands kan. So benda ni kira macam, okay, kalau kau tak grab sekarang akan melepas lah ni unit. So on the day yang aku celebrate birthday anak aku, after we checked out dekat from Ocean Suites tu, the message, urgent guys, we need to have a meeting. Aku dah, meeting? Nari tak kerja. Nari off day. So aku, then lepas tu diorang cakap, tak apa, kau dah balik, nanti malam kita datang. Malam datang, lepas duduk dah tidur, diorang datang. So yeah, that night juga, after aku dah check out and everything, then korang datang kan, malam tu. And then after that, kita dah bentangkan tu tilam. Dah macam kat Nabins. And then Rida just explain to us from A to Z the proposal, how this can be a very good idea for TCC.
Aku buat pitch deck
Pitch deck effort Syul. Sampai aku ngadi macam, yeah, because kita believe that because there's a gap in the market. And then kita dekat TCC pun selalu kita cakap about how you should take care of yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. And even macam kalau kau tak pakai gel punya manicure, macam aku don't really use gel kan, but I always make it a point to go to nail salon every single month untuk just bersihkan cuticle aku, just buff and shine. Kau faham tak? Jadi aku nampak kemas and aku nampak polished.
Correct.
Right. So and I treat it like macam aku punya me time lah every month.
Correct.
So macam lagi dekat Singapore macam tak ada tempat-tempat. Okay, macam kau imagine kan, kau dah spare some time from your busy schedule to have a me time, to do your nails, aku selalu buat waxing sekali. Kau faham tak? Macam all these things like my lashes, lash lift ke apa benda ni semua. And then you go to such a place yang
overstimulating.
Overstimulating is the word.
Kan? It's like really overstimulating,
overstimulating dengan just it's always not a pleasant experience lah.
Yep.
Kan?
Yep.
So that's why aku rasa this was such a good idea and kita totally sold after Wida gave us the proposal lah.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
So think of it as we want a luxury beauty parlour in neighbourhood areas.
Yes, correct.
So who knows in the future kan, kalau once our business dah macam alhamdulillah insyaAllah maju, then we are open for whoever that wants to franchise that brand.
Correct.
In all the heartland. We want it in Tampines. We want it, and we just change this nail game. You get what I mean?
Betul.
Yeah, because I feel honestly like this kind of me time, it needs to be therapeutic, it needs to be enjoyable. So like I said, yang Sofia tadi cakap, so ni kira kan macam a pitch proposal tau. Korang like macam Shark Tank tau. Okay.
Yeah.
So like aku perasan in Singapore, usually when us girls get our nails there, we just take pictures of our nails.
Macam gini je. Kau tak tahu how the salon look like pun. Selalu gambar-gambar Instagram, it's always the different nail design.
Correct.
Yang that salon buat.
Correct.
Tak ada macam like how does aku tak pernah nampak macam like an experience of like girls walking into the salon. Kau tahu macam the marketing person every lepas tu kita duduk, lepas tu macam hi, you know that kind. Tak ada. Yeah, so this is what we want to have at our luxury beauty parlour.
Yeah, correct. Okay, Glenda gonna overlay this kind of pictures. Like I want our customers to take pictures of their experience because they are proud to even get a slot in our nail salon. Okay, I'm going to read out to y'all our pitch deck so y'all can like understand. And oh my God, thank God for this platform. It's easier to like macam tell you guys. And also it's not just for nails lah guys. And also I faham like we will also have like hijabi customers.
Yes.
And we want to cater for them. Okay. So we also offer like macam nail polish biasa.
Betul.
Nail polish biasa tapi dari Chanel lah.
Oh yeah. Dah katanya luxury no.
Betul. Yes, we really will use good quality tu tau.
Yes, okay.
Cuticle oil kau pun akan Chanel.
Betul.
Nail
Okay.
remover Chanel.
Boleh tak aku add on juga aku punya experience yang apa dia yang aku buat nails from home punya, yang orang datang rumah buat.
Boleh, silakan Sophia.
Babe, okay, so aku ingatkan okay lah have home service datang rumah buat, it's convenient lah. But again, aku punya experience dengan Wida punya experience, Wida pun pernah engage from home datang, and it's always kenapa kau tak boleh buat benda betul-betul? Yeah, and then okay, aku buat that time dekat rumah. A few days later, nail aku broke Asyal. Dia punya gel mani je broke. So aku macam I don't experience this with like, kalau kau tahu tak, kalau macam benda tu betul-betul high quality, betul-betul bagus, kau tak akan waste kau punya money macam gitu je tau.
Betul.
Yeah. So this is what we want to offer to you guys. Produk-produk yang berkualiti.
Yes, kan? Correct. Yeah.
Okay, sambung.
Aku dah plan babe. Like for the non-gel, it's gonna be from Chanel.
Yes,
even the cuticle oil. Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
We will too. And you can just use normal nail polish color. Okay, kalau siapa-siapa tak nak gel, because maybe they do it when they are on their period.
Yes.
Betul tak? Like 1 week break. Yeah, they can do that. And then you can come back again, or you can just go home and just remove it with nail polish remover. And then we can also have like the gentleman's manicure, mani-pedi session. This also we need to advocate to get these men to really prioritize their nail and toes. Because for me, I have a weird habit of looking at men's nails and toenails. Don't give me that crusty as
Tak nak
shit.
crusty crab.
Yeah, you know, I make my husband to go on a monthly mani-pedi date with me.
Ya, aku ada kawan-kawan lelaki yang akan bagi mani-pedi untuk bersihkan kuku dorang.
Babe, and
Yes.
this is normal in the US tau. Like the man, like the manliest man
They will go. Bersihkan je, bukannya letak nail polish. Just really buff and shine, make it look polished.
Betul.
Ya.
Yeah, correct.
Nampak kemas tau, guys.
Babe, sekarang Gen Z ni hip hop ni artis yang lelaki gagah. Diorang pun pen lah Syul.
Aku tahu,
so,
aku nampak.
siapa-siapa
Aku nampak.
yang mu rasa mu hip hop artis kan, mu boleh datang. Kan? Serious. I'm not lying, bro.
Yeah, serious.
Yeah. Yeah, that. But also we also will offer like brows and lash services.
Ya, betul.
Yeah, so dah alang-alang ni Sofia. Ni sebelum aku nak bacakan korang kita ni pitch deck So alang-alang kita dah cakap ni. Okay lah, aku baca pitch deck dulu.
Kau baca
kita
yang
boleh.
dia punya experience
Betul,
tu.
yes,
Kan
yes,
kau tahu
yes,
that part.
correct.
Sebab bila dia baca, kau imagine kat rumah aku dengan moody light setting, dia
Betul.
bacakan. Aku macam imagine.
Imagine.
Aku macam wow. Sampai Adil pun macam wow.
Yes.
So kau baca.
Okay, aku baca business pitch deck. Okay. Right. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay, sharks. So basically, the problem that we
Yeah.
have for our neighborhood area is that neighborhood mall prices for a simple mani-pedi sessions are way overpriced. Okay, I live in Woodlands all my life and I couldn't find a decent, nice, Instagram-worthy place to go. I always have to travel all the way to city area to get my nails done at a decent price. Okay, so problem number one is that it's overpriced manicure prices in neighborhood areas. We always have to travel to the city to get them done at a decent price. Tapi tu pun it's not even a luxury nail salon. You get what I mean? It's just that it's cheaper because you know, like the neighborhood one dia macam mahal tapi tempat tu tak cantik.
Betul.
So might as well aku pergi tempat tak cantik tapi murah sikit.
Ya.
You get what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
Okay. So problem number 2, the nail salons in Singapore are not aesthetically pleasing at all. Most of the salon you will see are mostly pink and not tastefully done.
Betul.
And for me, I am the kind of girl that would really particular about these kind of things.
Yeah.
Maybe some of y'all don't care, but I do. And I know there are some girls that can relate with me.
Yep, yep.
You know? Yeah. So most of the salon you'll see are mostly pink. Okay, ni dah. So if you compare with salons kat US dengan Dubai, kita very behind tau. Kita lag tau. Okay, very outdated, very macam, you know. And
Outdated is the word.
Correct. Which we should change the game. This is one of the easiest way to stand out. Okay. So problem number 3, the treatment we get in Singapore nail salon is honestly boring. Most of them are usually unfriendly and not accommodating. So most of the time it felt very transactional. So it's mostly like, okay dah. Okay dah, bye, thank you.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's not like, oh my God, I can't wait to come again, you know. Okay, we also rarely see girls on social media posting pictures of them at a nail salon. It's usually just a pics of their nails. For example, kalau you pergi to a luxury salon in US, they are so aesthetically pleasing, makes you feel good walking in and even getting a slot. You tend to take pictures in the salon because it will make you feel expensive and high maintenance by just going to that salon. You know, it's a status symbol. Here in salons in Singapore, especially neighborhood salon, love to upsell packages, which I hate.
Yep.
Okay. Problem number 4, kita pay so much in the neighborhood nail salon to get nails done at a high price, but the salon are usually not that great. It's not picture worthy. We don't get a good treatment. They will upsell packages and it makes the whole experience uncomfortable. It's a beauty parlor. The experience is so crucial. They don't host well. They lack hospitality skills. Which
Betul.
this is another way to stand out.
Yes.
So just think of our of our beauty parlor as a luxury hotel experience, but it's a beauty parlor.
Ya, betul.
Okay. And then solution 1, guys, we can change. Solution number 1, we can charge at a reasonable price and give a luxurious and pleasant experience at our salon, so customers don't feel the need to travel all the way to town to get their nails done because they have a bougie one just nearby.
Ya, betul.
Even if they don't live in that area, I feel they would travel to our salon because they don't get this kind of treatment even at town.
Betul.
Betul tak?
Ya.
Nothing pink like the rest of the nail salons in Singapore. It will give the luxurious, chic, calming vibe. Oh, and not forgetting jazz music background.
Itu sudah tentu.
Yes. And our nail salon is so pretty and bougie. Our customers will feel proud even by getting a slot. Even getting a slot to get to get their nails done. Okay, they don't get this kind of service/treatment in any other places. I'm gonna tell you guys what treatments we have in mind. Think 5-star hotel but beauty parlor. Okay, so instead of upselling, we should come up with loyalty or membership program like what hoteliers are doing, like a Core Plus, Marriott, Hyatt. So there's tiers, so they would level up to the gold status because it's like because there will be so many benefits and perks. I'm gonna overlay. These are the kind of nail salon you see in Singapore.
Ya, betul.
And this is the concept that we have. This kind of vibe.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so this, I want you all to close your eyes and I'm going to take you to an immersive experience. Tapi sebelum tu,
Ya. Episod ni dibawakan khas oleh Mr. and Mrs. Yasin. So kalau korang nak jual beli rumah, boleh reach out to Mr. dan Mrs. Yasin. Okay, back to the immersive experience.
So just imagine you got a slot at our salon. Imagine securing an appointment at our salon. From the moment you arrive, the door is gently opened for you and you are greeted warmly by name. Hi, Miss Sophia. An intentional, personalized touch that immediately sets the tone. A warm, scented towel is offered upon arrival, allowing you to refresh and settle into the experience. Okay? You are then guided into a thoughtfully designed waiting lounge. While your arrival is prepared, you are invited to sit, unwind and ease into the space. So we're gonna have a receptionist. So they will be greeting you. So she will be greeting you the moment you enter because it's by appointment only.
Ya, betul.
So let's say Sophia is coming. Okay, she is already waiting for your arrival. So the moment you enter, she will greet you by name, okay, and offer you a warm towel for you to relax and just sit down at the waiting area. Then she will bawa you masuk. Okay. Shortly after, our receptionist escorts you to your seat and presents a curated drinks menu. You select a calming chamomile tea, a small but meaningful detail that signals care and attention. Dia ada macam hot vanilla latte, ada chamomile tea, ada sparkling water or still water. You get what I mean? Okay. Your nail technician greets you personally, presenting a refined palette of colors. As you sip your tea, you take your time choosing, fully immersed in the environment. Soft jazz house music playing in the background, candles flickering, and every corner designed to be visually captivating. It's a space that guests naturally want to photograph and share. Not just for its beauty, but for exclusivity of securing a slot. So I want our salon to be moody, no white lights.
Yes.
Okay, maybe the lights is only for the nails, for your manicure.
Correct.
But I want like every corner there's bougie luxury candles lighting up.
Yeah.
So kau just like,
it's the thing about macam luxury hotel ni semua, it always dia punya scent selalu, it's very signature, it's very prominent. Itu benda kau akan notice first bila kau masuk. And that scent has to be unique tau. Jadi macam kau bau ni, oh my god, that's the smell of the luxury nails beauty parlour. Macam tu.
Remember that we went to a nice restaurant kat
Yes.
US, then we went to the toilet, then
Ya
kita
Allah,
macam
sedap mati. Kan macam kau ingat tau bau dia, lepas tu kau macam bau apa ni? Kau tahu
kan
Sophia strong.
Ni aquapana. Aquapana kan ketua
Aku pun tak tahu asal
aquapana Syul. Aquapana.
Sabar.
Aqua di Parma.
Aqua di Parma. Aquapana sial.
Aquapana pun air yang kita akan serve.
Ya.
Aqua di Parma.
Betul. Sedap bau dia.
Sedap Syah. Kau rasa ada candle? I think we should get that as our signature.
Yes.
Ada candle 1 kilo.
Okay. Yeah, so this is the experience that we want to give you guys. Okay, sambung.
Okay. Every detail is considered. A personal trinket tray is prepared for your jewelry. A subtle yet thoughtful gesture that reflects intention and refinement. So there will be a trinket tray for you to buka all your rings.
Yeah.
There. Bukan macam just at a random place nanti kau terlupa.
Ya, macam selalunya kau kena buka sendiri, lepas tu kau kena macam nak letak mana, letak dalam bag. That kind.
Very intentional, okay? Yes. And then, as your treatment begins, a precision and wellness go hand in hand. So before curing, a UV protective sunscreen is gently applied to your hands. This will be a non-negotiable step at our nail salon. So kalau korang pergi sana in the future, kalau kita punya nail tech tak applykan UV sunscreen, kau complain kat kita.
Betul.
Because this is a non-negotiable step. Because do you know that the UV light is actually very macam dangerous for our skin. So the US salon, diorang memang standard protocol for them to apply and paint UV sunscreen before you masuk tau. But do our nail salons care here in Singapore?
They don't. And the thing is, signs of aging nampak sangat dekat tangan dulu. Kan?
Yep.
So ni memang kau tak boleh hide. So kalau kau tak jaga,
Betul.
Betul.
Yep. And then it's a detail many clients have never experienced, instantly elevating the perception of care. Honestly, to be honest, I've never experienced, and aku always get my nails done, Sophia. I've never experienced the nail techs putting
Tak pernah. Aku pun tak pernah.
sunscreen on me.
Tak pernah.
Like if they put out, I'd be so impressed. I'm like,
Kan macam benda ni, like you know.
wow, like you really very
tak ada.
thoughtful. Okay, tak ada. So once your manicure is complete, okay, the experience transitions into a personalized finishing ritual. Okay, and also kalau you guys dah habis macam getting your nails done, they will ask you to wash your hands. There will be a sink, and at our sink there will be luxury hand soaps for you to choose from. Maybe 3. MFK ada, maybe Chanel ada, Guerlain ada, okay, atau Aqua di Pana.
Betul.
Aqua di Pana kan?
Aku rasa Diptyque.
Bukan Aqua di Pana, sio tu air. Betul, Aqua di Parma. Kan, or whatever. Nanti kita shopping lah, nanti we'll bring you, we'll do a vlog also. So kau macam like, bila kau cerita, kau excited, kau macam nak try MFK lah.
Okay. And okay, ni pun is an added thing that we want you guys to experience. Sebab generally or typically kau pergi nail salon, kau pergi buat kau punya ni, lepas tu okay, I put for your cuticle oil. Okay, done already. Okay, thank you. Kau nak keluarkan kad kau pun berminyak untuk bayar. Lepas tu handphone kau pun, satu handphone screen ni berminyak. Aku selalu nak kena lap betul after that.
Babe, and kan diorang dah berabuk.
Berabuk.
Tapi diorang dah
macam ambil brush tu pun aku tak tahu brush dari mana. Diorang brush. Lepas tu diorang letak cuticle dah satu tangan berminyak. Lepas kau kena pergi toilet, kau kena pergi cuci tangan. Lepas tu cuci tangan pun dekat toilet yang tak tahu toilet tu okay ke tak okay. Kau faham?
Betul. Yeah, so macam like once diorang tu dah kering kan, diorang pergi dekat tu cuci tangan.
Letak hand cream.
Betul.
Kan? Hand cream.
Yeah, betul.
It's an experience.
And okay, for me, honestly, once we have nail tech, I'm going to send them to a Russian manicure course because this is so niche tau, and macam so hard to get a Russian manicure style in Singapore. Like, okay, you guys can Google lah the difference between Russian manicure and normal manicure. Russian manicure, diorang sangat teliti, the cuticles, diorang really macam do it nicely. And when you do Russian manicure, it will grow out really nicely.
Betul.
Kalau tak macam bengok-bengok, kau tahu macam cuticle Russian manicure bulat cantik. It looks so polished, and you know,
ini pun kalau nasib kau baik dapat nail tech. Kalau buat kat biasa punya nail tech yang baik, dia tahu potongkan your cuticle cantik, dia akan grow out nicely. Kalau tak pun serabai juga.
Betul. Yeah. So that kita kena hantar our staff pergi like a short Russian manicure course. Yep, that okay. So once they dah cuci their hands, diorang letak balik, and then once your manicure is complete, you dah cuci tangan semua, the experience transitions into a personalized finishing ritual. You are presented with a selection of luxury hand lotions, including Diptyque, MFK, Dior, and whatever lah. Nanti kita will plan and like think what to buy. And invited to explore the scents at your own pace. You select a rose blend, and your session concludes with a slow, indulgent hand massage. Itu kira penutup. Penutup mesti akan ada hand massage, okay? So your pedicure mirrors the same elevated standard with an added sensory detail, add delicate rose petals scattered into your soak, transforming a routine step into a memorable moment. You get what I mean? So when you soak your we're gonna put rose petals, lemon, lime. You know, it's so Instagram worthy.
Bukan, kau tahu the normal one. Apa seesaw tabur
kan?
Seesaw.
No, that will be on the house.
Yeah,
Kau
seesaw
nak
kau tambah $5.
No, It's already added. Because memang kau pedicure, kita akan letak tu. Tu pun kau boleh choose what kind of sea salt you want.
Yeah.
Kan?
Tapi kalau tak ada tabur daripada tapur yang mana entah. Dengan sudu.
You want say salt? Add $5. First dia tak bilang. Bila dia dah tabuk, add $5. Kau tahu, kadang kau macam like, fuck. And kau takkan tak ada difference pun.
Yeah, babe. Okay, and then aku ni macam kalau pergi normal nail salon lah, okay. I'm a germaphobe lah, like you lah. Jadi aku tengok kadang dia punya benda tu semua berkerak, kau tahu tak?
Of course.
Berkerak. Habis kena macam like the manicure will terkena on the furniture and then on the UV punya benda tu semua. I've never seen a clean UV punya light.
Yep.
It's always so berkerak.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, it's always so berkerak. And nail file tu kan, babe. Aku tanya, that time recently, the one I do my nails, aku panggil orang datang rumah lah. So aku tanyalah dia, usually you use the file on me, you supposed to like discard every customer you discard, right? Yeah, actually but you know the nail salon in Singapore, they will just reuse 5 customer baru dia buang. So in our salon, no such thing. Every customer is a new and disposable filer for you. Lepas tu dia cakap, sebab tu lah ramai kena fungal. Kau tahu macam like, yeah, correct.
Aku rasa it's a tactic. Lepas tu kena fungal, kau pergi kedai dia juga untuk fungal treatment.
Mak. Yes, like that. So kau imagine lepas dah manicure, dia macam, okay, you choose what lotion you want?
Chanel.
Okay, Chanel.
Chanel.
So macam like,
sedap lah.
Kan?
Aku pula kena carpal tunnel.
Apa tu?
Yang that postpartum hand thingy. Daripada tadi aku urut tangan aku sakit.
Tu cakap urut.
Sedap.
Yeah. Kan? Tu. And then they will apply a Chanel cuticle oil. But not so sampai berminyak lah macam kau cakap. Berpada-pada jugalah Chanel kau. So dia macam
letak gini.
and then kau be like, cantiknya.
Kan? Lepas tu kau ambil pun, kau tahu background pun cantik. Kau nak ambil gambar.
Betul.
Lighting pun cantik.
Betul.
Ya.
Sabar sekejap. Okay.
Sambung.
Yes. And then once tu kau pergi kat the reception tu. And I want our receptionist to be warm, polite and pleasant. You know, macam, hi, thank you. How was your experience? Wow, I love that nail color. It's so nice. Blah, blah, blah. By the way, would you like to make payment by PayWave or PayNow? PayNow, certainly. Oh, Atomy? Yeah, sure. Kita pula suka pakai Atomy, no?
Mesti nak kena Atomy. Kita favourite.
Yeah, we do have
We can, right?
Of course.
That's great.
That is very us.
Yeah.
So we will still...
It's girl math.
It's girl math.
It's girl math.
Yeah. Yes, sure. Here's our Atomy QR. Okay, thank you so much. Would you like to book another slot, perhaps in 2-3 weeks? Because it will be packed.
Betul. Kau kena cepat-cepat book a slot.
So, like, tu kau be like, okay, book a slot. Okay. Yeah, sure. It's the 18th of June works for you? Okay, perfect. You know, it has to be warm and friendly and not resting bitch face. No, I mean, she can have that resting bitch face, but the moment the customer comes, you have to smile. Kau tak boleh macam, have booking.
Betul.
Tak boleh. Kita untuk hire, kita tak nak nonchalant orang. You know, it has to be ada good hospital skill.
Good hospitality.
Good hospitality. Good hospital kat Ern Form. Kan? So kalau you rasa you nak kerja dengan kita, but because we are looking for 2 part-timers for receptionists, okay?
Nail tech juga.
Nail tech, we want 3 nail techs. Okay, you guys can submit your resume at the shecodepodcast@gmail.com, and then please the title letak resume and then nail tech atau resume receptionist.
Something like
okay that. Yeah, we are looking for these 2 positions.
Nak cakap receptionist pun nak kena ambil the ambience of the
yes, correct.
Yes,
yeah.
It will be an added bonus kalau receptionist kita boleh ambilkan content,
kan,
dekat,
marketing lah, marketing sikit-sikit je lah,
or like the beauty parlour.
Correct. So the receptionist has to like handle the bookings. So bookings will be made via the booking system, but of course they are able to call or WhatsApp the business phone, and then you can slot in. Yeah, you have to greet the guests, make sure to, and make the nice tea or coffee for them, and then you go back to your seat. Yes.
So yeah, itulah experience a beauty parlour kita.
Yeah, so sekarang proses kita just met with an ID, a few ID actually.
Yeah, correct.
We just asked for quotation and stuff. So yeah, we'll see who are we gonna end up with. But yeah, we're so excited.
Yeah, everything will be documented in our YouTube vlog. So korang boleh tengok kita punya behind the scenes, kita maybe dengan construction head tengah renovate tempat ni semua. So yeah, it's very exciting. I'm really excited, nervous and excited. Tapi more on excited lah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, and also the nail tech. Kalau you ada skill in lash or brows, that would be an added bonus. Okay.
So yeah, tak sabarlah guys.
Oh, kita boleh accept Malaysians as well. The one siapa nak run SGD.
Sebab dekat Woodlands, dekat je dengan
Betul.
checkpoint.
Siapa nak run SGD boleh. Kalau you pernah kerja as manicurist, that would be perfect. And also of course our locals, siapa yang ada experience. Ni yang kena ada experience tau in nail tech. Tahu
betul.
ni experience nail tech only to work at our beauty parlour.
Yes.
Yep.
Apa lagi abang cakap?
Dia akan ada basic plus comms lah as per usual.
Yes, as per usual.
So yeah, this will be the first luxury neighborhood nail salon and beauty parlor. So it's a luxury without going to town. Great ambience, like a 5-star hotel, but beauty parlor, you know. Hot towel upon arrival, curated beverage menu, exclusive appointment culture, changes nail file every customer, prioritizes cleanliness and sterile, UV cream on customer hands always, luxury hand soap and lotion selection, the best massage for finale. So that could also become like a, you know, bachelorette party.
Oh yes, ini yang aku nak cakap.
Oh, yes.
I was thinking about that. Yeah, so kita pun think about like, you know, macam those who want to do bachelorette party. Sebab time aku plan a bachelorette party bacin dah jadi bacin. Bachelorette party for my cousin time tu. It was so difficult to find a nice girly place for us to do things together before the wedding tau.
Correct.
So we thought that it would be perfect kalau macam kau nak buat a party for the bride, we can close up the salon for you, and then you guys can all have a girly time. Kan, subject to availability lah. Correct. Kan on that day.
We close this at 9 p.m. but we can extend
we can extend the operating hours, or like we can have like blocks of timing lah. Macam from this time to this time, like you will have like a girl party dekat sana where you guys can do this as like a girly day.
Correct.
Yeah, it's so exciting.
Yeah, I feel like we should
a cozy space as well.
do it after the operation hours, 9 p.m. onwards. You know, like a slumber party.
Yes.
Yeah, so you guys can come down, use like feathered pajamas or robes or whatever. So that space is all yours. Kan? Yeah. But overtime
really
lah
exciting
untuk nail tech kita. Kan?
Yelah, betul. Of course, gila kau.
Yes.
So please pray for us, and I hope this journey is smooth. We can't wait to have you guys over at the beauty parlour.
Yes, and hopefully kita boleh franchise ke Malaysia.
Yes, oh my God, insyaAllah.
Yes, insyaAllah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So thank you so much for tuning into this episode. This episode is brought to you by Mr. and Mrs. Yasin. And we see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.
Hi korang. Hey girlies. Welcome to another episode of Property Talk with Mr. and Mrs. Yasin. Hari ni kita lain sikit. Kita ada Mr. Manager dan Mr. Audio with us today.
Hello guys.
Korang by popular demand.
Atas permintaan ramai, kita tak berbual pasal real estate, kita nak interview Encik Adri dan Tuan Syam. Kan?
Kenapa kau feel?
Feel apa?
Hari exam.
Terus tanya pasal Arias
Terus
exam.
tanya.
Tak baik
Betul,
sekali.
Susah. Tapi aku rasa kalau korang betul belajar, kalau korang fail jangan sedih, buat try again.
Tapi apa perasaan korang? Hari ni terbalik Kita ada Sofia dengan Wirda dekat belakang tengah buat recording. Audio, Puan Audio dan Puan Manager. Kan? Korang dekat sini pula. Apa perasaan korang?
Aku rasa weird bila bual aku tak monitor audio korang.
Tapi aku dengar.
Aku dengar, tapi aku tak dengar korang, and aku tak biasa dengar aku. Usually aku dengar orang bual, aku will aku just macam cautious lah. Okay tak sound? Okay tak? Okay.
Tuan Syam pula, apa perasaan Tuan Syam apabila duduk di hot seat hari ni?
Hot. Okay lah, macam biasa.
Oh, memang biasa lah. Dah biasa lah. Okay.
Korang pula?
Korang naik sedap dekat situ.
Dia dah sedap.
Dah sedap.
Jadi.
Pasal tak payah berbual pasal property. Kan? Jadi kita nak berbual lain benda lah selain daripada property. Mungkin kita nak pasal dah ada bapak-bapak kat sini. Diorang ada request. Diorang ada, aku baca komen, diorang cakap diorang nak suruh korang dua buat podcast.
Kalau first podcast ni, siapa sponsor kita?
Kita dua jadi podcaster. Mr. Yasin aja.
Mr. Yasin aja lah.
Yasin.
Habis nama
Macam dia masuk tape podcaster. Sebab dia gila kuasa.
Gila kuasa.
dia kena kuasa.
End up Nurul yang kena sponsor kita 3.
Habis nama podcast apa? Pak Cik Coach lah.
Chic Boys.
Chic Boys.
Chic Boys.
Chic Boys,
Aku
Pak
dengar
Chic.
Chic Boys. Chic Boys
Pak Shiks.
Chic
Okay
Kopi.
lah.
Pak Cik.
Pak Cik semua boleh?
Boleh.
Mak Cik semua boleh?
Mak Chicks. Okay.
Okay, aku nak tanya Syam lah satu question. Korang aku dah satu question lah. Tanya korang dulu
Banyak more okay.
Kenapa kucing duduk tepi komputer?
Sebab ada mouse.
Pandai ya dia ni.
Pandai ya.
Dia ni master of dad jokes.
Tak lah.
Ya.
Cepat sih kau jawab.
Otak dia.
Kalau anak ni open question lah, jangan judge. Kalau anak korang tukar gender, kalau ada anak tukar gender, mak bapak jadi apa?
Jadi gila.
Transparent.
Aku tak get it. Asal transparent?
Trans lah, transgender.
Oh.
Kalau
Okay,
Transparent. Betul lah. Syam ada? Ada apa yang kau nak ni?
Pandai.
Okay, sementara Syam check, aku tanya kau satu question. Kenapa buku selalu penat?
kenapa buku selalu pandai?
Penat.
Penat.
Buku selalu penat.
Sebab dia selalu dibaca.
Tak. Sebab banyak cover cerita.
Cover cerita, dia coverkan cerita orang lah.
Cover cerita lah. Busy lah cover cerita. Kira macam apa ni?
Reporter lah.
Reporter cover
Faham.
cerita.
Okay, ni short and simple nya.
Apa? Okay.
Kalau lantai basah dalam bahasa Cina apa?
Lantai basah. Wet floor.
Wet floor.
Licin.
Oh, licin.
Ini aku pernah dengar.
Yalah. Aku nak test orang je.
Okay, ni.
Apa?
Kenapa komputer pergi doktor?
Komputer pergi doktor, sabar.
Tak tahu.
Dia tengah Google answer. Sebab ada virus.
Kan komputer ada virus.
Kelakar sih.
Korang dua tak get it? Korang dua tengah fokus cari jokes.
Tak. Aku ada.
Okay.
Tak, aku tak nak. Kalau kita buat podcast, aku tak nak ambil Syam. Kau tahu dia tak fokus.
Dia tengah cari.
Oh, dia tengah cari.
Tengah cari.
Okay.
Cepat lah kasi satu.
Okay, Syam, kau kasih.
Aku tak pandai lah cari. Mana korang cari ni semua? Boleh share link.
Ni. Okay, banyak mi apa yang degil?
Mi degil.
Mi degil. Mina Rip.
Fuh, Mina Rape. Aziza Tekno. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Syam ada.
Cepat. Kasi kau 10.
Kenapa Superman pakai baju ketat?
Ini macam pernah dengar tapi aku tak ingat jawapan dia.
Nak tunjuk muscle dia. Tak tahu?
Sebab baju dia size S.
Oh, sendat
Size S kan ada S kat sini. Size dia besar-besar.
Okay, satu lagi.
Kelakar.
Dalam banyak masjid kat Singapura, masjid mana yang kat car park dia ada banyak, semua kereta yang park sama. Semua kereta dia sama model. Dia ada kat Singapura dia memang ada masjid dia. Kalau kau kat sana kereta dia semua sama je.
Aku pergi masjid ni orang tau.
Ya. Tapi masjid ni kau pergi tak? It's called Masjid Kasim.
Kasian. Asal kau tak ketawa ni? Kau tak ada emotion
Masjid Kasim, all the same cars.
Kasim.
Dia tak get the joke lah.
Oh, ni
Kau faham tak?
Tak ada emosi.
Aku tengah busy nak cari.
Okay. Kelakar.
Kenapa bantal selalu setia?
Kenapa?
Kenapa bantal?
Selalu setia.
Selalu setia. Kenapa bantal setia?
Kenapa bantal setia?
Aku pun tak faham ada question. Aku tanya je.
Mana answer dia?
Ni.
Okay, apa answer dia?
Sebab dia sentiasa support. Tak faham Sorry
Support
bukan
ni
aku
kau
Ni
lah.
ChatGPT.
Tak kelakar.
Tak kelakar pun.
Apa ni? Tak bagus lah.
Syam.
Syam, cepat lah.
Okay, kau kasih aku cari.
Aku sendiri baca tak ketahu.
Okay, aku ada.
Terima
kasih.
Okay. Dah.
Kenapa pemain golf bawa 2 seluar?
Betul dan tak ni?
Ada answer, tapi aku tak faham answer dia.
Answer dia?
Kalau dapat hole in one, apa makna dia?
Hole in one golf lah.
Yelah, aku tanya pemain
Tapi
golf.
apa question dia kena hole in one ni?
Tak tahu kenapa dia bawa 2 seluar. Kenapa dia hole in one? Explain.
Pasal one of the seluar ada hole in one of the seluar. There's hole in one of the
Kalau dah kena
pants.
explain dah tak best lah.
Okay.
Kan. Baru aku dapat. Because there's a hole in one of the pants. Pasal dia bawa 2 seluar.
Okay, senang.
Okay.
Banyak-banyak mie apa yang tak kecil dengan tak besar.
Kau suka mie
Ya, mie the
Medium.
best.
Huh?
Betul.
Medium.
Oh.
Pandai si Syam.
Okay. Lagi.
Last.
Okay.
Lah, select lah.
Belum.
Okay.
Syam.
Okay, Syam.
Banyak-banyak binatang. Binatang apa yang akan tiba tapi tak lama lagi? Betul lah. Yang akan tiba tak lama lagi.
Ya'jud Ma'jud.
Ha? Mendalam
Kau jangan jauh sangat.
Okay, buat mendalam siapa tu?
Itu masih kat gua lah. Relax lah.
Relax lu. Chill.
Relax lah Sin. Ini dah bukan dad jokes lah. Ini dah bukan dad jokes lah.
Mana betul binatang belum keluar lagi.
Ya, banyak-banyak binatang apa yang akan tiba tak lama lagi?
Apa? Cacing? Tak tahu. Dinosaur?
Kambing soon.
Asal kambing tu soon? Tak faham.
Dia macam kambing down lah.
Kambing soon.
Coming soon.
Ya.
Coming soon.
Kambing soon.
Tapi apa kambing
Kambing
soon?
soon?
Asal ada kambing tu ada soon pula kat belakang.
Tak tahulah.
Okay, dalam banyak keropok apa yang kau makan tapi it doesn't belong to you? Macam keropok kau ada twisties, kau ada ni semua.
Dia tak datang balik kat kau.
Tak, apa keropok yang kau makan tapi it doesn't belong to you? Nacho chips.
Oh, not chips. Not chips.
Not your chips lah.
Nachos.
Not yours. Nachos lah.
Nachos.
Nachos lah. Nachos. Okay, aku ada.
Okay, go.
Oh, Syam dah start lah.
Perkataan apa yang dieja salah dalam kamus?
Perkataan apa?
Yang dieja salah dalam kamus.
Perkataan salah?
Salah.
Yalah.
Salah.
Salahuddin.
Salah.
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 Yalah.
Salah.
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 Then?
Salah.
Betul lah. Salah.
Timing?
Dah jadi satu episod dah ni.
Okay, last. Aku ada lagi.
Okay, ada lagi cepat.
Okay. Cuka apa yang paling manis?
Aku tahu. Okay. Come on.
Give up soalan.
Cupa cup.
Apa kau
Cuka.
Cuka.
Cuka apa?
Oh.
Vinegar.
Give up sudah. Give up sudah lah.
Cupa cup lollipop.
Yelah, habis cuka apa?
Ingat cuka apa?
Tak tahu lah.
I cuka sama you.
Oh, dia dulu taken kau
Oh, macam
gitu
gitu I cuka sama you Bedak dia cakap macam tu.
Kau cupa-cup apa?
Aku ingat cupa.
Cepat.
Okay, dah enough.
Okay, last.
Okay, last.
Alas.
Okay.
Banyak-banyak ikan apa paling miskin?
Ini aku pernah dengar. Tak tahu, ikan bilis.
Salah.
Kenapa? Pernah dengar? Apa?
Ikan kering. Dah tu je guys. Oh, dalam banyak-banyak bani apa yang paling alim?
Bani Ismail.
Bani apa? Rabbit.
Alim.
Bugs Bunny. Bunny.
Rap Bani. Okay guys, terima kasih pada hari ni. Thank you guys for coming.
Orang Bani Ben.
Ada apa lagi kurangnya closing? Silakan.
Okay, thank you guys for joining us in this segment of Product Talk with Mr. and Mrs. Yasin. Till we meet again next segment. Kan?
Tak ada nak thank kita for coming ke apa.
Alah.
You
Thank you Adri and Syam for joining us in this
Dia dah kena
episode.
that joke so jam out.
Dia dah slow sikit dari. Lain kali
kita
korang
macam
nak masuk kita punya episod lagi, bilang lah.
Boleh.
InsyaAllah lah.
Nanti
Kena
sponsor
queue
kita
lah, kena queue.
Ya, ya.
Boleh. Okay, thank you guys. Bye.